Hi everybody. That's happening. Welcome to what should be, hopefully, the end of the torment of this absolute madness. Once again, sorry I had to cut the stream short the other day. It was just taking a little too long, and not gonna lie, I had to go play D&D. So we're back. We're back now. I was hoping to stream yesterday. Once again, couldn't. So this is why I'm doing one now. We'll go over what happened in the last one in a minute. But first, one thing that I have read and been told about is to get the true ending, which was... So, we finished last week going through the big super ending, the end ending. But if you don't have all the endings, you can't do it. So you can't get the final ending to that ending. It's the whole thing. So what I've done is I've prepared... So I've had a look, and there was one we were missing, which was Murdery Doctor, Dr. Shu, one of his endings. So I have everything set up for it. So we can just do the ending, see that ending, and then we'll return to... So that's here. And then we've got this save here, which was the 4th class of the proper ending. So we'll do the Shu one, then we'll go to the proper ending. And we'll do a bit of a recap. So we'll remember. Those who aren't live me and watching this in chronological order, this won't be as weird. But for those that have been watching it live with me, you will... it'd be good for a bit of a recap. It'd be good for myself as well. So, we're going to start with the Shu ending. Let's pull the music. There we go. So, did the whole story. Basically, what you had to do was the same as the Shu ending, where he killed us and kept our head. You need to basically do the same things, but never go to maths class, so you're not as intelligent. Which is what we did. So we did Lethalbankai. We've chosen the expensive beans because apparently he likes them. And here we go. So today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special somebody. I do not recall summoning you to duty today. What is it? The doctor seems to be engaged in the sweet embrace with the stack of papers at his desk. Why does it need to be worded like that? He's just working. He didn't even look at me, and from his voice, he wants me to leave. Do you know what day it is, Doctor? February 3rd. He glances at the calendar above his desk, then returns to his papers. It's the anniversary of the first successful human embryo transfer. Really? Of course. Test tube babies have successfully been grown before then. So what did you want? Oh, hoping I would transfer you to an avian ovarium? Wait, does that mean, like, human egg inside a bird? Okay, is that bird egg? Or bird sperm? Or just like the full thing and a bird like becomes a surrogate? I want more on this. No. I'd have to be really a sad girl to be fantasizing about bird eggs in the school infirmary. I mean, you are giving I love you beans to a doctor, so... It's like a mentine, sir. You give the beans to the boys you like. So, here. You're giving these to me? Yes. He finally looks over at me, but his expression is still... No, it's changed to something else. These are quite elegantly packaged. Yes. I got the most expensive ones for you, sir. Yeah, I'm in. So these were sold to you as some sort of luxury item, I see. Such a thing would have never have occurred to us if we had lived a long time ago. Do you think that we live in a society where price is completely disconnected from the amount and nutritional value? This is a roundabout way of saying the beans aren't worth their price tag. The value comes from the fact they are expensive alone. Fascinating. I shall experiment on them later. Who does that? Goes, here's a present. Wicked, I can't wait to dissect it. No, you're supposed to eat them. Nutritional value and appearance aren't important. The important part is the fact I gave them to you today. You gave me beans that anyone could get with the money? Worthless. Ah, rejected. Your resistance only makes my maiden heart burn stronger for you, Doctor. Oh, I'm swooning, aren't I? In that case, I'll bring you beans that I grew myself next year. Just you wait. He's a murdery doctor. I don't think we're going to make it to next year. Unless this one is the one where we actually, become lovers with him. The year is almost over. It feels like it started only yesterday. This is the last day I have infirmary duty as well. Oh, the doctor's not here yet. The infirmary is quiet and peaceful as always. The orderly rows of medicines, the neatly made bed. Huh? Something stinks in here. Oh, great, more murder. It's coming out from behind the curtains. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Oh! Sheets are stained brilliant red. The foot of the bed sinks a wash basin. It's liquid pink, with a stack of scissors coated in blood and feathers in the bottom. The blood on the bed is still wet. This is students who disappeared after going in the infirmary. Yuya. That mysterious smile the doctor gave when I asked him. I have to get out of here. I have to tell someone. Of course. So this one we had to dob in Yuya. I need to report it to the police. Anyway, I need to get away. I need to get out before he... You're early today, Miss Lover. Oh. You're rather pale. Why don't you lie down? Doctor? It's blood. Oh, forgive me. Just finished dismembering another student and haven't cleaned up yet. Please pay it no mind. Oh, God. Didn't even try to deny it. Uh-oh, the door's locked. The door is locked. Going home so soon? It won't open. Indeed it won't. After all, there are so many bad little boys and girls who try and leave before their examinations are over. Like you. Doctor, you really have been cutting up people and using them for your experiments? Do you really need to ask that? After all, you even helped me. Helped you? I would never. Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Just the start of this semester, you helped me destroy a little evidence. Brought the ID back of one of my guinea pigs. I suppose I dropped it by accident. Really helped me out then. Can't leave things like that lying around now, can we? Then Yuya, what did you do to Yuya? Oh, I thought you'd figured that out already. It's in here, Miss Lover. In here. Doctor reaches over and lightly strokes my stomach. Oh, of course, because you eat it for Christmas. Oh, great. Oh, have I done this wrong and we're going to get the head chop off ending again? This is very similar to the other one, isn't it? It looks like a roast chicken, or maybe a turkey. I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. It's still warm. He must have delivered it in a hurry. Ooh. Wait, if you just still part on the bed, have I just eaten part of it? Ooh, and then he's left the rest? Of course, technically speaking, he's been long since digested and absorbed into your body. So we don't really know exactly where he is now, do we? No, you can't be. No. How did he taste? I was worried he might be a little tough. I did so regret not having a better bird to send you. I simply wouldn't to have you throw him out. That was Yuya? That's a beautiful face, Miss Lover. Why I've longed so dearly to see that face. You could tell from the start I was dangerous, couldn't you? Yet you came to see me. Again and again. Very assertively. No, I just come in from infirmary duties. Is that really it? You knew I planned to kill you, and yet you came anyway. A little bit. I was hoping to join you, though. Are you sure you didn't have feelings for me, perhaps? No. I want to say, but my tongue is like lead in my mouth. Maybe it's true. Maybe somewhere deep inside I love the Doctor. I am afraid that I have room for only one love in my life, and that is research. But it'd be cruel to ignore your earnestness. So, I put much thought into how I might reward you. Just because you would be a terrible pity. I think I want to keep you by my... this is the head ending. We might have to do this again. He's going to kill me. I know he's going to kill me, so why can't I move? So this is what I decided. Just preserve only your head. It will be easily stored. Of course, I can't let such a rare sample slip by, so I will remove your brain. Why can't I pull my eyes from his? The neck down, I shall cut you up and study you thoroughly. Don't worry, you won't go to waste. Make sure to examine your insides most intimately. Suddenly, he has a cleaver in his left wing. You have chased after true death's law most diligently. I suppose you're too afraid to speak now? And I'm dead. For a moment, my bonus shifts to the ceiling, to the wall, the floor, my eyes rolling wildly, the wheel twists, soaked in red. So my life came to an end, very casually. Oh, so it's pretty much the same. You just don't get the aftermath where he's like in love with my head. But that does mean, yep, all the endings. Which means, in theory, if it doesn't matter that we didn't start that bit with it, we should be able to get the full ending on this, which is plan. So let's update the endings tab. You know, the things people need to know. If I was me, go. Zinger. There we go. Another ending to the list. Okay. So now we're going to go to the proper ending and carry on where we were last time. Now we've ticked that box, which was here. So, just to recap. So on this one, you apparently played as you normally did. I think we were trying to do the shoe ending anyway. And then you as in Miss Birdlover, ends up cut up in pieces in all the school. When that happens, all the students get called to the gym, and a dome comes over the school. The Ryuta and Frenchy Bird, Sakuya, as they're doing some investigating, find out that the whole thing's an experiment from the Hawk and the Dove, no, from the Hawk Party, with the plan that it was never going to pass anyway, and this dome system and this test failed if Miss Birdlover died. They found a hatch in the dome, managed to break into the principal's office, found a way out. Another student flew out and got shot by humans. And basically from then we found out that if the experiment failed, humans get to kill every bird within the school as sort of recompense, essentially, as part of peace. I don't really know, peace talks or what. We found out that the reason everything's post-apocalyptic is a awkwardly too close to the home right now. A strain of influenza sort of spread from birds, killed loads and loads of humans. Humans then tried to fix it and treat it, which all it ended up doing was make the virus even more contagious and actually made birds smart. Some of them are immune, like Miss Birdlover, and they're the ones that are still alive, but they're like really like sort of primitive now. Yeah, and then you've got the two political parties. The Hawk Party want just birds, no humans, and the Dove Party want to live in peace. And this experiment was an experiment from the Hawk Party. Basically, I think the idea was to prove it wasn't going to work. Let the humans kill everyone in the school to then start another world war and give them an excuse to exterminate humans. The dome is going to open in 2 hours because it's now 6 PM. And when that happens, the humans will be able to kill everyone in the school and essentially start a world war. From the inside, Ryuta and the other birds we tried to make love with are trying to stop this from happening. They found out that, strangely enough, Creepy Bird Shoe was part of the death. Was part of the reason he died. So was Yuya. Yuya helped cover it up. There's another bird who actually killed Miss Birdlover, though. Shu just kind of covered it up and stuff. And then he's ran away with his weird robot scarecrow skeleton thing that kept trying to kill us every time we sort of bumped into it. We know Yu's a secret agent, but that hasn't came up on this playthrough yet. There's the weird Mr. One is whose house we're in now, whose janitorial closet is in now, who's like part of the anti sort of fighting thing, and he's been helping us out. And I think that about covers it. And beyond then, it's just been a lot. It was a lot of talking, a lot of back and forth of not really going anywhere, just running around, going, "Where should we go? Go here. Oh, no, nothing here." So hopefully, um, hopefully we finish it. Cool. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this off, and hopefully, if what we just did means we can get the true endings, we should be able to finish it, never see it again, and recover. Um, and I mean, I'm not helping myself after I'm planning of doing the nonnery games, which is even more insane. But it hasn't got birds. It's just kind of an absolute insanity case. So, yeah, let's do this. So, I don't think there's anything else we missed. The headmaster was dead. The headmaster's already been killed beforehand, poisoned. Same poison that killed Miss Lover. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty much there. If anything else comes up that we're like, oh yeah, this was important. Mention. Like I said, if you've been watching, if you're not watching it live, been watching it through, this wouldn't be as important. But yeah, let's do this. Hopefully, it's not going to take another 4 hours. So, it's 6 p.m. I haven't. So this is Ryuta, remember? And obviously at the end, it's Hatoful boyfriend because it's all changed and it's getting painful. It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? Oh yeah, the doctor ran off after he revealed his true intentions. Yeah, because he works for the Hawk Party, which we found out from Ryuta's playthrough. Oh yeah, Leon JB. This is the janitor. This is his real name. Certainly not the one that appears on the official plans. But maybe. Under the medical centre? But that one blocked off with concrete. It does not seem to me that the medical centre is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement here. Is there any way you might have missed something? Missed something? Forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look? Oh! That's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical centre. And the chronology and the medical records. Chronology? Chronology! And the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. Yeah, Nageki's the ghost bird. Thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya. So Sakuya, we found out that the doctor saved his father, and his father, and because of that, his father's like, you need to look up to this doctor, and now he's like internal torment because the doctor's trying to murder everyone, and he can't believe it, and he's like in internal shock. We also found out that Yuya, even though Sakuya says, I'm not really sure, from what I gather, Yuya, his brother, he thought it was his stepbrother. In reality, it's his real brother, because his father had an egg with a new wife or something, and Yuya broke the egg and put Sakura's egg in place of that, because the father was going to kill the egg that had Sakura in it, because he would be the true heir. But in reality, yeah, he would be the true heir alongside Yuya, but because he remarried or changed something, he was going to kill the Sakura egg, and obviously he banished Yuya. But Yuya made it so the real egg was in there. That's just really weird drama. Well, that would have been more interesting than his story of I want to be a musician. He hasn't spoke to me. He hasn't spoke since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. It's Ghostbird. Oh, there's ghost magic. I know. Worried about it too. Speaking to spirits now. Fading again. Where are you? Oh, that's like Bird Lover's spirit, isn't it? Nageki! There you are! What is it? I found out a lot about the school. And about you. See, I suppose you know who I am then. Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. This thing is... Oh yeah, the fire said it killed them, but in his playthrough he said that this bird killed himself. It was really dark. 5 years ago in the dome today. How are they related? The Geki must know something about the secrets this school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so, or it might not. I saw in the school records, it says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical centre. I had become aware of that. Yet he told us that he committed suicide in the library and that's why he can't leave. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. Stopped your... other words. At the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. Oh, did he set fire to it and then killed himself in here then? So you didn't die in the accident. He hangs his head in silence. Ah, right. Looks like he can't remember everything before he died. Need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical centre. I need to get in there. That's right. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia? You just go to the medical centre, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would? That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look. Yes, random ghost person, help me. Please, Casper. Look, you know the encyclopedias here are out of order. There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. Medical Centre has the same encyclopedias. Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9. How disorderly. That's the biggest problem right now. I mean, I guess he's already dead. He's not going to die twice, is he? Yeah, anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 that has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Or... Mr. Kawa. By reading this copy of Volume 9. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks like another book when it's closed, but... It's a box. It's full of flies. Some sort of documents. That all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Something's going to happen now, innit? Operation Hatoful. We're going to find out what this is all about. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons. What? What? I thought this was about making love to birds. How has it got weirder than that concept? To fight humans? Is this going to be the bird influenza thing was actually a biological weapon planned all along? But birds didn't get smart until after that, surely. Has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office, but I never expected anything like this. Meaning the school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2080. Oh, yeah, 21,080. New strain of Sumurta influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fushiro Nageki. The ghost bird was the carrier and he killed himself to stop it being, like, used. It is lethal to humans and has been named the Charion virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonation's Medical Centre. Charon virus. Humans I met always get very sick. Remembering something? Yes, I think so. This bird was a carrier, of course. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical centre often did secret things in the reference room. Wanted to tell someone important what was happening to the centre. Was it my family? Must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Why did I your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling to himself. If you've realized something, it would help me to know what it is. I've remembered. Remembered what happened here 5 years ago. It's law time. Oh man. I'm not ready for this. It's too early in the morning. What have I done to myself? I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently everybody there was an orphan. A war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought living with other chicks with no parents was natural as it could be. One day, the endless routine was broken. Some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house. Oh, was it like a world war and the birds won? Killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They'd come and killed the evil humans. That's what I thought, but been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling and we ran into an apartment. I was weak and I couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden, and I received the invitation. Wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need, anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him, but if I continued to live with him, it would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled at St. Pigeonations. I was weak, and often I stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation was the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. Just gonna hide these. I feel right now this is more important than letting you know that we've done all the endings. And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill all humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp. And then, with at last a painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. Ugh. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans, and in return, killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away my heart little by little. So I decided to end it all. I only had one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. Charon virus, deadly guest that made its home in my body. That's what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatoful? Yes. But it's mean friends. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. Maybe, just maybe, there is still something left somewhere, and I can feel him close by. Why, Mr. Kawa, are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. Find a way out of here alive, and to find out why they killed Bird, I need only ask the doctor. See, that encyclopedia, what else is inside? Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the flies. This is a map of the medical center? When I was there, I went in through the medical center, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym, so their stairs are, I believe it's the chemistry preparation room. Researchers often went in there. Doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go. Thanks. I think you'll be seeing me again, and Miss Lover as well. Going to get it on. After all of this, we're actually going to get the bird buoy. Auga! 7th class. I thought we were on 4th. Yeah. I'm glad I stopped when I did. It seems like I just stopped at a really sort of good point for it to pick back up again. Is this the teacher in it? A staircase in the preparation room? I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. Buter, if the scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 PM already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. I thought we had until 8. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get everybody from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Leave that to me. Mr. Leone! I'll take care of the other students, don't worry. I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well then, thank you, Mr. Wan. Aren't you going with him, sir? I'm going to come with you, Kawa. We never know what could happen. You're just going to fall asleep. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. I think the homeroom duties like sort of stop when it becomes life and death. You have done such a good job so far. I want to be here to help you if things get dangerous. What about you, Sakuya? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right, okay. We're gonna get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today for both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind, but he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you, and the others, Mr. Leone. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is then. Not so fast. Oh, I'm so glad this bird's alive. Look at him. Crazy angel bird. What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Textores Mendere Funes. You travelled now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? The Abyss of Despair? I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein alone. The Wallenstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Wallenstein. Wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait! He certainly is lively. Let's go! Oh, this is where I got locked in, wasn't it? Yeah, but the doctor tried to kill me for, like, telling me he's stupid. Kind of bland. Yes, not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good birdie would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or... I don't come here very much, so... I still think this teacher's, like, deeply involved. Do you feel a draft? A draft? There are no windows in here. Must be coming from the basement. Oh. Be silent, my crimson breast. Just hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will. Gate of Vesperius, guide me to the abyss. Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't... Oh, there it is. So it's behind the mirror all along. Something else for him to break. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed, Texas Merlode Funus. The Master of the Abyss waits us below. What is going on? A long, dark staircase winds downstairs behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is the sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was beneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. But none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all of this going on beneath our feet. I don't see anybody. What if it's closed now? Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility has been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey, Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? That would be, my crimson breast murmurs. The midnight hunter approaches. Oh, it's going to be skeleton, isn't it? Yeah, it is the skeleton boy. Scarecrow, sorry. Oh! Get wrecked. You have said so earlier. Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on. We're going to fight him. We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dock servant. His trial cannot be avoided. All we ever do is manage to run away from this thing. How can we... Trying to bonk me. Can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leone sent me. Would it even work on a scarecrow? Maybe not a normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. A midnight honor is an honored bread from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. What? What did he even say? There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right. Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall, pulls out the hose. Of course. Are we doing an electric water blast? Ready? He points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back. I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it! Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come! Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards! Disgraceful. What am I doing here? A libelle is not allowed hesitation. No. I have not the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No, not Ish at all. I am the fool. I have been pampered my entire life, while in my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime of which only he knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. What should I do now, Yoya? What happened to Yuya? Right? I can't remember what happened. It's dead? I know we found out stuff, but I can't remember. Oh, yes! Doctor tried to stab Takuya, and Yuya stepped in the way and then told him. I remember now. Oh. It's Sakuya! Sakuya is here! Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Ooh! Everyone is leaving! The grand daring escape! Cuckoo! Sakuya will find you Ryuta with Okusan. Away we go! Shut up! Do not talk to me! Oh, Sakuya weeps. No, I'm not. It's raining. Cuckoo! Sakuya in pain? That is bad. We must do something about it. Cuckoo! Okusan used healing touch. Confound you. Must I repeat? Cuckoo! Okusan knows. Okusan heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away. We will never see him again. So they told you. Ooh, do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. You have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. He's Lord Pudding. Chase Yuya into the grave? Kind of forward. Whoo! Oxad knows! The earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him. What foolishness! Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels who do not notice even their own error, that is. Cuckoo! Oxad is not a mongrel! Cool, Sakuya and Yuya and Oxad all have their own wonderful names. Names are more important than any breed. Is that your argument? That isn't even... Lord Puddin. Why yourself? Never let anyone tie you down. I am myself. Cuckoo! It's time to go! Oxad and friend are late. Cool! Kick reason to the curb. Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya. Oko is always brimming with useless elegy as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We'll never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if we're here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him. But I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There is nothing more for us here. Cuckoo! Sakuya is best when he acts cool. After Ryuta, full speed ahead! The even spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone. But it's worked so far, and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Was it just an angelism? There is some very advanced equipment in here, and these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use. There is a register of names left open on the desk. Maybe it's a student register. Look, your name's here too, Angel. Dark Grimoire. I feel the tendrils of Imogen tragedy. They have notes on some of the students too. The Higure. He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce an intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat. So this guy releases hallucinogen. Oh, so that means that fight was hallucinogenic. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Jujeka, designed to wander this earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds unexpectedly heroic. Just like all the students who are invited here have some sort of physical Indo-Sanskrit. How did you enroll, Kawa? How? I was invited too. I don't know why. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation of something like Hirge's. No, the black miasma of inevitable doom draws near. We are approaching the gates of Abyss. I feel its foul wind. Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us. Could you wait a minute, Kawa? What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to... I want to ask you something first. Lie, did you... Huh? Me? Don't know what you would lie of. Maybe you forgot. Even though it's just yesterday. Yesterday, after school. Like I said to Sakura, I don't know anything about it. Oh, Ryu, a killed bird! Let's go on then. Yeah, I thought so. Ryuta has killed the bird. Mr. Naki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I have been trying to find the truth about Bird's death since this morning. You did it. Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something, but that seems too simple. Of course, because obviously this game is not simple at all. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was. 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I have done in this place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You're late, Mr. Kawa. I have grown tired of waiting. I really hope Azumai just joins in at this point. Oh! The Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein! Doctor, it wasn't just Bird. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who just went outside would have been... Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? I told you before. I merely disassembled Miss Lover after the fact. I did not kill her. You think I care? It would appear that you too need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Killed Loverbird. Remember, Lovebird is my name. Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words. Text Sororis Madonna Funis. He will lay a spell upon you. Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep his thoughts to itself. Nope. An iron grill drops behind me. Like a evil wizard's portcullis, I'm cut off. Oh dear, we appear to be shut in. He's quite casual about it. No, the dark spell! Stop making him think he's correct all the time! He's just a bird that trips out constantly. What are you doing? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Miss Kawa. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind. How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have deducted that I was working on Operation Hatoful. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Sharon virus. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead to come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. Oh, what's going to happen? So, the strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful, quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Sharon virus was no exception. Oh my god! That little other bird's going to be Ryuta's brother or something, innit? I cannot last very long outside of a host body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, would have had to send live carriers into their society and allowed it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Sharon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fushiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. Oh, he's trying to breed it in me, and then I kill Bird. In his body alone was Sharon able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate, forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed. It had not occurred to us that the test of the strain's effect would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad for a chance to avenge himself and humanity, but sadly, it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death, but thankfully we did not lose his corpse in it entirely. I preserved his remains and kept them to this day. I've been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. Sounds like this was a very labour-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Thanks for your input there, teacher. Quite right. I digress a little, but there was little reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. Need only compromise the subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fushiro Nageki's. Compromise the immune system? They die. Indeed. Even if the subject would become a carrier for the Sharon virus, they died to some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You're an exemplary student, Miss Kawa. I give you full marks. Full marks? Called it. My head hurts. I almost see some strange creatures wriggling about inside my brain. Yeah, it's called bird death virus. Okay, Ryuta. Mr. Nagaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Bird came to the infirmary. Do you see me? Come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Thing is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Romani gave me and lie down. My body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryuta? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nagaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Bird is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk with you. Her hand stops. Bird falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryuta, I can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. It's bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange, almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Bird. See you tomorrow. Blech. Death. She fell down before my eyes, and then the experiment was a resounding success. It's a monster. Miss Lover displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with the Sharon virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs. But more simply, any humans comes in contact with you die. See? You're lying. Bird and I were together ever since we were children. Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been preparation for it. Do you recognize this? Scarecrow's head. Yes, alas, the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, being you call the Scarecrow. It's one of the Labor model new humans developed by the Dove Party researchers, denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards a beautiful idea of coexistence. The human's head mounted on the inside of an artificial body, durable and capable of different tasks. Of course, they never entered development. Why? Just become bros with humans. Why turn them into Scarecrow people? However, I carried on the Dove Party research's will and created this prototype. My sidekick. I didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. Now, the next question. What's inside the bag? Human's head. No, close, but you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Lover's head sent to your classroom, but notice anything missing? I found her in the box. I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may as well miss something. Wait. The brain? Oh, man. Correct, you do catch on quickly. Miss Lover did come to treat you quite frequently. Did come to meet you quite briefly. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. Then she's alive, but her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her? It's a difficult question. I tend to think of there being a definite answer to that. Her personality still remained in this world up to a few minutes ago. A few minutes ago? Typo. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Lover's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, today her mind. You're a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Miss Cower. Mr. Cower. I killed Bird. It was my fault all along. Fuck you, Reaper. This was all arranged for you. I had Labor Line, Miss Saniski, the headmaster help you along with your investigation. But one more step from the end now. Just remember one more thing. What is it that you and Miss Lover told me long ago? Come, follow me. Holds out his wing. Lies beyond here. Bird is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You're obedient, Mr. Kawa. Wait, Texorius Menuda Funis. Demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return. Oh yeah, hurtful boyfriend, Yeebsy. It's got really weird and dark. Like this is just nutty. That's right. Yeah. So Ryuta, the boring one, is Oh yeah, I'm not alive anymore either. I'm the boring bird that turns out to be a host for a second wave of the Doom virus, so all humanity can be killed. That's right, the doctor's probably gonna come back and do something. Speak could be horrible to you, Kawa. Come back. I hate that one. I hate that teacher so much. Thank you for bringing Miss Kawawa this far, you two. Goodbye. Oh god. Rip. Rip. Oh dear. Oh dear, this looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? Why is he so casual? His presence. Mystic Phantom. The avatar of miasma. Not Angel. Angel's wicked. You take everything in its stride, don't you, Hirage? Rip. Two humans lie in a twisted... Oh, we have some more lore. So much lore. Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are birds' parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. Oh, this is my parents. They were trying to say something to the humans barricade on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. Birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. Then the stranger came, spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. Tell me. Oh, this is the thing where it goes... Yeah. I answered. Yeah, so this was, do you remember your promise? And that's how we started this ending. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. So, Yvesy, just a quick catch you up. Essentially, humans all died due to a virus that was inside birds. The humans then changed the virus to try and make it safe, but only made it more infectious and made birds smart. Then a world war broke out between birds and humans, and now there's two main political parties. One wants all humans dead, which Creepy Doctor works for, and then there's another one that tries to make birds and humans live alongside each other. The Doctor was trying to recreate that virus, and that's what ended up killing me. Oh yeah. And Bird continued. Oh yeah, my character is called Bird Lover as well, which really comes up with some really funny sentences. I agree. I'll do anything to make Ryuta's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might be possible right now. One day, I will make it happen. When we were children, that's right. That was you. That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Bird's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the Doctor. They asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight. You and Miss Lover both said you would both be glad to die to bring it about. So I'm carrying out your wish, just as you stated it. Why does he have to be so exact? Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see. Ah. Why did you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I am not so bored as to wander around gathering wishes willy-nilly. I too had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary tests to resounding success. You need only to transfer the original lysosomes from Fushiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish, though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I have done for you, This guy is mental. Like, how is he justifying this? I don't care about anything now. Bird is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. This is what my life is to be like. I wish I'd never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be so anxious. You have no will to resist, and soon you'll forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawa. Oh, we're back here. Ah, my crimson breast senses dang. Cough, cough. Talking will just make it worse here, okay? It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it's getting hard to breathe. I hate this teacher. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and... Oh, I was hoping it was Azumai! But even better, it's Bird. Coo! Coo! Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of here. I thought there wasn't any windows, yet somehow they found a window. I will try to open the cage. Oko, you see the gas. Cuckoo! Oxan shall not fail. Good old Lord Pudding. Aha, much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, sure again. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kawa go? Cuckoo, were you separated? Did Ryuta wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Cuckoo! Oh no, the doctor's... No doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, you minstrel poltroon? He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawa into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let's proceed. To be fair, he hasn't fell asleep during all this yet. Gotta give him that. I still think he's got something to do with it, though. Kawa, you alive? Oh my god! Why has he got glowing eyes? Oh. Cool, Oxan has a bad feeling about this. Ryuta is not normal. Come on, we need Lord Pudding back. He has superpowers. Miserable medicine man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble Lebel family. What is one of your prestige doing here? Ha ha. Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawa? I have granted his wish, that's all. It's almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawa must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. So they've done this to bring all the humans in to... And the humans think they're here to kill all the birds at the school as repayment for killing me. But he's using it to put Deadly Bird out to kill all the humans. Kawa would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Kawa? Evil. It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Bah. He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does he mean? His duty now is to fly about the world spreading the seeds of throughout of all of humanity. I think there's a word missing there. Duty is now to fly about the world spreading the seeds of basically death of all humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Do not fear. Oxan will stop Ryuta here and now. Evil. Cool. There he goes. Mr. Kawa has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed? We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us. He was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here? Kawa is very strong but lacks control right now. Maybe we should ask Kirige. What, him? He's nuts. Aha! Black Bean No Donna. There he goes again, sprouting nonsense. Wait, Kawa, stop. Oh dear, there goes Shuriken. Why is this teacher so casual? Just like the narrator who just follows him around. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. He's reacting. It's Azumai! What is he doing? So Angel has like excretes stuff that makes birds trip out, and he's now doing it. According to the documents back there, Hirage has the ability to pull others with his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. He's just a walking bird of like acid. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints, like how desperate a man can be stronger than usual. The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the blood-stained hand, I seal the funeral song. Oxad attack! Oxad cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryuta. Oh my god. There we go, perfect. We're supposed to convince Ryuta to stop while ourselves are being drawn into some bizarre fantasy. This is madness. Don't think about the consequences, Shuriken. Just go along with it. I've been doing that for hours. Oh god. Prepare yourselves. We fight, brethren bound, with the red lotus fetters. Oh, have we actually got another Pokemon fight? Yep. Oh my god. Ryuta, Texas Melon's funness appears. Angel's turn. I need to save this. Pure wings awaken. Texas Melon Fundus. Now it's time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus. Is this happening? Coo or cuckoo? I think we're gonna go with cuckoo. I just can't. A violent Ryuta is not a good Ryuta. Come to your senses. Kazukai's turn. Come back. Listen to us. It's such a boring person. We're all trying our best for you, Kawa. Come back to us. Takura's turn. Pull yourself together. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawa. This is not the path you must travel. Question mark's turn. Jeez, Ryuta, you're causing every birdie trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryuta. Ryuta was defeated. Who's the Berserker class character? Arg. Wow, why did I decide to do this? Kawa, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No, I don't. Cuckoo! Ryuta is a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make everyone sad. The remitter reactivated? Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait, Angel. It's not his fault. Why do you protect him? He's the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go as far to grant my wish? Emotions! Emotions! My reason is nothing of note, but worth telling. This is merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you're expecting, I assure you. Oh, here we go. Hey, good morning, Isa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What's that say? Drink in and milk. Is it so? You seem excited. It's amazing, the healers we got earlier. Healers? Ah, Healers cells from last month. Yeah, them. From the unusually old human. Aiding science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name? I've always been serious like that, Isa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they will respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. These results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition. That too. Power of love will save all. Kawa Ryuji. He's quite possibly the most gifted researcher. Oh, God. You as parents. He has the abilities and intuition that he cannot even explain. Good morning, Isa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to a good evening around now. It's good morning wherever I get up, Isa. This is taking a spin. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Good morning, Isa. Back in here. Oopsie, we're low on cash. Here, is this the one? Didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. You're right, Wing is injured, right? Is there anything I can do with? Just ask. You're doing fine. Good morning, Isa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. Always busy. If I waited you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see, congratulations. What, don't you have anything else to say? Particularly? Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Yeah, I need multiple coffees as well. I would feel bad for children given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. So, Ryuta's father was the only person who he recognised, eh? The only one I ever recognised as worthy of my respect. More of this. Brought you something cool. A fossil. It's huge. You act like an excited child. I like genealogy too. It tempts me with South Spouse Breach. I will carry on your research while you're at it. Where you're at then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen. Want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start. Well, I'm interested in your work, sir. I am partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. I'll invite you next time then. I bet travelling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open my schedule though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease epidemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognise him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to the disease, so I was sure sure that he would die in this examination room, surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew this was a possibility. I don't regret the way I did things. I just remembered. I do have one regret. I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favour, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice, he'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he had inherited that trait from his father. Aha. Anyway, if you happen to meet him, you don't have to go out your way to find him or anything. Very well, I shall remember. What's his name? Ryuta. It's Kawa. Ryuta. So because he said he would do something for him on his deathbed, he then met the son that was upset at the time and says, I will end all fighting, and went, in that case, I'm going to commit mass genocide. This guy's thinking is a little bit messed up. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings, and I've chased your shadows since then. This is what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I'll never be able to surpass you. That was my only goal. Kawa Ryuta, son of Dr. Kawa, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. This boy. I'm gonna do save. Somewhere fine. That one. Maybe the only way for me to catch your shadow now. They still haven't dealt with this dome. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill. Kawa Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the colour of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt there is anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me. You see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was only trying to grant your wish, and had you accepted it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? Oh my god. A world without strife, where no one will have loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wished for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. Oh, if you just said that, like, you know, I would have tried to commit genocide. What absurd contract was this? There is no power in prayer. I should have never met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pity gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat. Be like, just give me 50 quid and take me for a beer. It's not over yet. We must open the gate of Tarius in the depths of the abyss. We only have about 10 minutes till the humans come in from above. Oh, thanks to someone, remember. You're still alive, gentlemen. It's Mr. One! I bring with me all those who've taken refuge in the gym. Well, this is something like out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by Men in Blacks? Rad! You're literally going to die. Well, I guess nobody's panicking. Mr. Shirogane, I'll recover Sasuke's body before I leave. I have no fear. I'm grateful to you. The exit room is no doubt activated by the vital signals of the researchers who work there. Do not fear. I will lead you to it. Cuckoo! Doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative. I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and now I have obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose in here. I made a promise, so I'm going to commit genocide because I didn't understand the question. What? Is that everyone? Thank God. This is the ending music. Shall we go, Kawa? Can you stand? Yeah, but we need to bring Lover with us. Wait, who was the question mark person? I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are hardly and immature as always. Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting. I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to do. Oh? Oh? Doctor? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness! There should be time before the humans. I knew this bird had something to do with it. Mr. Nanaki, a pistol in his hand. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And, oh my god, he double taps. This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop. The doctor should have a fair trial once we... Fair trial, What do you think, doctor? Ah, well. I'm impressed. You're actually attacking my uninjured left side. But of course. Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwamani. No, Isa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I have done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite... Oh my god, Nanaki's the brother! It comes full circle! Oh, is that it? I'd quite forgotten. Mr. Fujiro's brother. He was a quail. Called it! Oh my god. This is just twists on twists for the sake of it. What's this? Itani, Nageki? Are you by yourself here again? You should probably play in the park with everyone else. I'm fine, I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. Wait, is that the teacher? Is this terrifying bird, low quality picture, the teacher? That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I just can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. This doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? September 2nd, 2180. The Hatoful house, where the rest of the war... Oh my god, it's Hatoful. The Hatoful house, where the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet, going to work and coming home. Every Friday we gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school, there are those who work, like me. And children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money to buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home, surrounded by security vehicles, is an attack by the Human Liberation Front. Can't let any birdie in. They sent 2 human negotiators, but oh my god, it's all to do with this day. Like, that's just popped out of nowhere. So they're my parents. I'm gonna storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I can't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one had ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. Went in when the gunshots have stopped. No one left the corpses in ruin and... Nageki! Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left was each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Itori? We're outside, good. Geki, you're alive. Anyone else? Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Tori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When you found him, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. This would be our room. The house is too big for just the two of us. It's a little lonely. What should we do? There isn't anything I can do to help. You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself and we'll find something for you to do, okay? Why does he look like that? I want to know how he transforms to this white bird. I noticed almost as soon as we moved out of the Hatoful house. He'd never really been healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? Couldn't do anything. We should go get a doctor. I'm fine. Geki, wait, you still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes, I'll take care of them. I told you I'm fine. If you just say how you feel outright, I'd feel better. How about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Go for bed, okay? I'm talking tomorrow, Doctor. Words. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses. I think it's like, this is really interesting. And then they do this way, they just go in circles for like a weird amount of time. The exposition just seems to go on. And we call them the immune system, but Nageki's is normally weak. That's why he gets sick. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. So it's probably best if he avoids going outside. He could bring into contact with more dangerous viruses. Become seriously ill. Please, can you cure him? I'll find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. The condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. Went to many hospitals, talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help. Someone, please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together. It was taken from us, and now this. Someone, please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at St. Pigeonation's Medical Institution, a Mr. Issa Suma. We've received a report about a boy named Fushiro Nageko from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite you to come study at St. Pigeonation's. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness would bring great advances to all bird science. The medical centre will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonation is a school of great prestige. Our curriculum and facilities are among the best in the world. Our medical centre is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the centre out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional and medical expertise any times he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family. If you're interested, please contact me at the following address. Sasuma. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this.
I don't want to go. I want to stay with you.
You'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, but there's a lot I don't know. You'll be able to make friends. The doctors here will help with your illness so you won't have to be sick. You don't want me here? Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Come strong, Nageki, then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. So Nageki enrolled at St. Pigeonation's. He had There'd been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after what I was with Nageki, I was lonely, but living by myself for the first time. But I was more worried about Nageki. Hope he makes good friends, but he's never been sociable. At least he'll have an easier life there than here. So most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. Summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters going intensive treatment over the summer. To come home, they said it'd be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting. He said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness. They have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and always the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine. Hitori, don't worry about me. Gonna get really dark, aren't they? I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? They're doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with progress is good, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Won't let me talk to him. I snuck into the medical center. I need to know he's really alright. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need the entrance to the basement. That's where I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all most advanced equipment. Must have noticed me. I was greeted not by guard, but by panicked researchers, shouting the same thing, heading for the exit. Fire! A fire! Subject 0 said a fire. Call the fire department. Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki! Where is Nageki? Nageki! It's happening again. He needs me and I'm not here. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. Smoke is clogging my lungs. I run towards the exit. Nageki is there in a room filled with fire. Boy. What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. His face is cloudy, he shuts the door, and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door. Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please, come home with me, to our home. Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? Talk later. We can't let you die. Do me a favor? Please. Make sure there is nothing left of my body, and... Zine Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it seemed that our investigation was lacking. It's hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki. It's calling. It's calling me, you know. I came here to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. Serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. You told me what you were doing to him here, but then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. It's still here. There was indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours, so I left them. Please you to call them bits of me Fusho Nageki. I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawa's body. Wrecked! You won't just die yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now. By Nageki you mean what is left of him after the fire, then? As in Miss Kawa's liver. Cells from his body that contain the Sharon virus are now inside Mr. Kawawa, parasiting. Oh, is that it? See. Oh god, he's gonna kill Ryuta now! To ask Nageki what he thinks I should do with you. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. It's me. It's Ryuta from your class. Please snap out of it. I know what happened in the past, Nanaki. This is not time for such foolery. We only have a few more minutes for the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Why, it took me hours. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawa. Points the gun at Sakura. He's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawa. Let's go into that room, just the two of us. are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door. Jesus said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver? You know. Geki wouldn't have admit this. He stares thoroughly at my stomach, knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Geki, you hear me? I'm to save you. Where are you? Tell me. What Kara do I need to cut up in to find you? Nageki, 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 Nageki. Sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. Be able to go home in just a little bit. Just gonna carry a liver. Now what? There's also the question mark. We haven't had the question mark. Stop it, Hitori. Knife is stuck deep into the wall underneath my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Why? Why? Let me use your body for a bit. Okay. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course, I've talked with you every night. Told me, Nageki, told me to come get you, told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do? Second thing. Of course I remember, so let's go home. Listen, Hitori, I'm no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. You said that. Oh, I see, it was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute, don't worry. Hitori, I never asked you to come for me. I never asked you to exact revenge. Was it? Nageki. It's Nageki. I died because of you. Abandoned me here. Never wanted you to come. It's you who killed me. You who killed me. Shadow. I will not forgive. Tori. I'm sorry, Nageki. But I know that no apology will ever fix it. What? There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know, I know. I don't want to be alone. To be alone. Never forget me. Or live with me. You'll live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? You want me to carry this pain, I will. Won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying. Tortured over his own shadow. Sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Tori, I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Shadow, Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It's terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki. Revenge will solve nothing. Sir, you and Nageki, both of those most important to your strife, you should know, best of all people, that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki would have never died. I was never there when he needed me. Sorry, Nageki. But being better, this would never happened. Everything would have been fine if you never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain. Time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There is nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it hears, I will tear it again and again and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Blame yourself no more. Listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You've been hurting yourself this whole time. Stop blaming yourself. I do not want to see you in pain. Oh man, this is getting deep, yo. You missed a crazy fight as well. It just keeps going. It turns out the sleepy teacher was the brother of the ghost bird, and now he's having an internal torment where he just wants to murder everyone in revenge. And he's like lost his mind. The first was, come save me. So listen to me, Hitori. My first was you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, my body... Oh yeah. Oh yeah? It's still going? And I did 2 hours on this ending last stream. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try and use the shower on... Oh yeah, the ghost bird has like a superhuman death virus, which was they were trying to use. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one more thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa and all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to... Hitori! Second wish was... No, Hitori. That is not my wish. Remember, Hitori. The thing is, there's still this thing where the humans are going to come in and kill all the birds and start the next human-bird war. We haven't even approached that bridge yet. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. My body like this, I can't work. Go to school. Just how it is. Thinking too hard. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. I missed dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad thing away, right? A beautiful sunset. Look at that. That's wonderful. I guess it's autumn already. Yeah, the FPS based on the Great Second Bird War. Hitori, Would it be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary. When you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You don't have to work so much. You'd be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So listen. Maybe it looks like I'm working just for you. It's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. Just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Have some millet. Eat and sleep well. Let's have good dreams, okay? Is it over? There's still the human attack. Which is obviously just going to be flipping insane. I hope everyone can stay together. I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Until they get murdered. Live, Hitori. Live and be happy. I don't even like this teacher. Can we move on? Goodbye, Ghost Bird. I can't be happy. You're gone. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell you why I was still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kara, would keep me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here for too long. We have to move on. Don't worry, we'll meet again somewhere, sometime. He's just going to commit suicide. I need to join him. Unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected. He's just been shot. He's just there like, fine. I will not forgive this madness. Don't worry about it. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it's hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with Bird. This is underneath the school where they were experimenting on the virus that the Ghost Bird had years ago, so they could kill all humans. The virus has been transported into Ryuta, and Ryuta accidentally killed Bird, which I'm Bird, so killed me. So Ryuta is now staying here with me. Oh yeah, and my brain is inside a robot. What are you saying, Kawa? Come with us at once. I see. I thought you would say that. Sharon virus has now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? This was your plan all along, you conning physician? Surely there's a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it's quite tenacious. Even if we were to move the tissues from Mr. Fujiro, Mr. Kawa would still carry the virus. Madness! Lunacy! Same goes for Miss Lover's damaged brain. It's currently preserved inside a glass jar. But barely. Indeed, given Labour 9's behaviour and subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable. The current medical technology, anyway. Sure again. Oh yeah, like genuinely, this has gone places that I thought it was just a really weird bird love simulator. You mean to leave Kawahe? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would stay the same. Well, Master Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Karawa's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime worth of fatigue. I just want to rest. Worried about Mother. Sakura, could you tell her I'll be back one day? Yeah, she kind of already died in another playthrough. Awkward. Listen, Kawa, Alabelle, no, I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I'll come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me alive. Okay, cool. I'll be waiting. Just go get me some antibacterials, please. I'm not sure what happened today, Bird. Does that mean we're finally getting... Oh, God, recap mode! Right, here we go. Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryuta? I'm half sick of being stuck here. We're not even knowing what's going on. I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story, so will you be able to fill me in? I guess you'll have plenty of time for it. I'm going to miss eating udon. Wait, is Ryuta speaking to me, but I'm just a brain? I'm going to miss eating udon, but having you here makes things at least a little better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened. I think that might happen. You have plenty of time to talk about it all. Done it. Just got the achievement for the ending. But there's an epilogue. I know there's an epilogue as well. Look at that high quality credit scene. Like, why didn't they improve that? Why have they kept that at like real basic level? Right, I'm hoping because we did the prequel thing before, this should go on to the epilogue. I don't think my brain can handle even half doing that again. Full feather. I want to press next and it doesn't thing. But there we go, I've added another achievement to the list. Oh, right. Let's see where this goes, eh? Yep. It's an epilogue. Oh. Madness! Why isn't it my darling little brother? Why is you're alive? You were literally dead. You scum, you villain. Explain yourself. Why are you still alive? Oh, here we go. Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies in saddle alone. How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied? It's Mr. One! Hello again. Truth be told, Leone here gave me an antidote. I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up with a miraculous revival. But he said he was going to recover your body. I do not recall I was saying going to recover his corpse. Lunacy! Madness! Inconceivable! Give it back. Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you. You mourned me? I'm flattered. Ah. We cannot stay long, Sasagi-Yuya. The time is set out for our next bright and massive mission. Oh yeah, Yuya's a secret agent, by the way, and this is psychic. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that. Let's go, sexy and suave. Cuckoo! Oxans fell smooth. There is deliciousness nearby. Here, black bean Donna. Cuckoo! Angel, do you have food? Ah, I hope he becomes Lord Pudding again. Ah, what did I... God, the demon spore encroach again? Cool, stick 'em up. Oxan demands your beans all your life. Do you appear bone white bird of bean eating? By the oath of old, join me. They're still going at it? Get beaned. Yeah, man. Hazuki. Hello, Shirogane. How are you? Why are you, of all people, pushing Uramani's wheelchair? I would never expect to see you two together. Taking responsibility for Inji... Oh, taking responsibility for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me. Indeed, I need to apologise somehow, don't I? If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I have never met either of you, understand? Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Maybe. How wonderful. I can feel suspense in the air. Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I needed to talk to you. I have results from the experiment the other day. There were no problems? None at all. It was a perfect success. I guess it means it's time, doesn't it? I have the date. Let's save. That one. Mr. Kawa? Mr. Kawa, Miss Lover, can you hit... Nageki still about? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawa. Lover, I told you I won't go back on my word. Oh, and they're all safe. Safe. Yay! Did it. It's over. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the fan art for them. So that's Hitori. These are the ones you don't actually get their names for. Suma. Oh, I think this is like OG art. Kawa Ryuji. Oh, that's Kawa's brother. Here goes. Leone JB. That's the creepy scarecrow that had my brain in it. It's over. Oh my god. Right. So first, I think horribly that's the first Steam game that I have all the achievements on as well. Just gonna add this to the list. Then I'll be saying goodbye. And I do believe the replay is the insane fight as well, so I do recommend Fruitby especially missed that part. My mental breakdown where we had the Pokemon fight at the end. I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I feel like after this, I unfortunately want to do the there's the DLC for this, isn't there? There's the Star one. I'm not going to do it anytime soon, but I'll definitely do it at some point. Yeah, the Christmas one. I feel like I will do that. Maybe not straight away. I might even do it near Christmas. but we'll see. That did work very well. Yeah. I might do that one next. That one's maybe quite short, so I might do it. I'm either going to do it straight away, or I'm going to put a pin in it, and I'll come back to it once I've done nonary games. But nonary games is also a long one, so I'll decide. It'll either be this or nonary games. I think. Obviously, I'll be back on Worms when that's a thing, and I'm probably going to try something a bit more relaxing as well to do around everything else. But if you do have any recommendations, I've tried Bad Rats 1. Might try Bad Rats 2. If you have any recommendations, do let me know. Thanks for watching, and when I become affiliate, so make sure you tell your friends. Cameras there. Make sure you tell your friends when I become affiliate. I will be doing a chopped version of this. With all the endings and kind of best of, so you can kind of watch a TLDR of the whole series, because it went places that I had no idea it was going to go. I actually think. So once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Channel merch, Hatoful boyfriend merch. Get where is it? This one. There we go. Bit of bird love. Anyway, catch you later. He's judged by the crimson breast. Wait, Angel. It's not his fault. Why do you protect him? He's the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go as far to grant my wish? Emotions! Emotions! My reason is nothing of note, but worth telling. He's judged by the crimson breast. Wait, Angel. It's not his fault. Why do you protect him? He's the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go as far to grant my wish? Emotions! Emotions!